Hey guys, Father's Day is Sunday, so we're gonna do something special for our dad. We're gonna look through some pictures of him kind of like, well, before us and then a little bit to now, pretty much. So I hope you enjoy it, Dad. We love you. Okay. So first picture.
Look at his little arm.
He just looks like him. Like even looking so different and young, he acts the same way. Like
What's funny is those are not prescriptive glasses, as we can see. Sir, you know you have 20.
What you see here, I kind of cropped some people out, but he also had they had a boom box out. My dad is from New York, so this is kind of his thing. This was the 80s, so he totally looks 80s. And the woman in the picture is my grandma. So I don't know, I just love that photo. I felt like that we would kick this off with him in his zone in New York.
And Dad loves to
80s.
show these photos. These are his favorite photos to show. So
yeah,
it's good. Dad, definitely. You look great, man. You look good.
Yep. Okay, so this is his military days. He loves bringing up these photos in particular. Like, he loves the military. He's very proud that he served.
And we're proud of him.
Yeah, he became
a better person.
He looks so young. Did he become a better person?
Yeah, apparently he was out in them streets.
Yeah, I know, but
now let's not do that on the video.
Daddy was still wild.
Chop that out, Nathan.
Okay. All right. He just looks so young.
I feel like he looks the same. He's just heavier.
Well, I feel like it's kind of cool too, because it's like the first one is his basic training photo, like right out of basic training or during. And then the other one is kind of like he was seasoned in the military. He was like that cool guy. I like it. I think he looks cute.
Dad is cool. Dad was he was a hot shot.
And then there's me.
Oh my, that outfit, Dad. Absolutely not. Leave that back where it came from.
But that was the style, I think. Like, if any of you dress like that, well, a lot of you are probably not. This is a North Texas page, so you guys are probably from like Texas, so probably never seen that before. But that was apparently the style.
But look how cute Carmen is.
I know.
No.
Then I wanted to share this picture because you see the change in style. It's cute.
They remind me of somebody's couch.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It reminds me of somebody's sofa.
The one with the plastic. And you get stuck to it and start sweating.
Yeah. Ew, bad idea. Yep.
I love that though.
And then this one,
oh, Dad.
He just looks happy.
He looks so happy.
I know.
He looks genuinely like you were literally the light of his life.
Well, oh, that's kind of cute. I like this picture because he does look happy. My dad has like a fake smile, and then he has a real smile.
That he does.
This is his real smile.
Oh.
And this one, I've
never seen this photo.
I actually.
Why does Dad look like a baseball player?
Well, that was the day that I got. They baptized me. Like, I'm no longer Catholic, but we were Catholic, so they baptized me.
He looks so handsome.
I think I was in somebody's house. I think I was in Grandma's house. Yeah, it was Grandma's house because look at the little painting on the top. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So I think it's cute because he's like all dressed up and nice, and I think it's sweet.
Looking so fresh and so clean.
There were very, very rare times he was in a suit back then. And here, I'm pretty sure this was at my my first house. Like,
I remember that couch.
That was a long time ago. We were in a tiny little house. We had just moved to New Jersey, I'm pretty sure. Or I'm pretty sure.
It's your little girl.
So I thought it was cute.
Dad always, I liked his style when he wore like,
he loved his
kids. Like
My dad loves his kids. Like, you can tell, like, no matter what, he always loves his kids, and you can just see that in photos when we're with him. Don't worry, you're coming up. You just weren't born.
No, I wasn't
you weren't born
yet. I love this picture of you guys.
Yeah, this is so cute.
Look at him. Man, he was very involved a lot.
Yeah, my dad, a hands-on dad, no lie. From the beginning, he's always been a hands-on dad. Aw, happy Father's Day, Dad. You're such a good dad.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
so emotional again. I can't do
this. This one, Mercedes was born. She was so cute, and I remember
that
this
couch too.
weird fact, like, they literally let me drink out of her bottle, and I used to drink out of the bottle all the time.
Interesting.
It was more like I think I just wanted that attention maybe. But that was like our spot on the couch. Like, a lot of photos were on that side of the couch, and we're eating chips, and Mercedes is just like on him.
Look at him, and you can see kind of the change in him from.
He looks like a dad.
Now he's turning into a dad here.
Yeah.
Them kids, man, they be changing.
That's because we moved to New Jersey, and then he started his job at the federal prison. He went from gang member on the streets, military, to
breakdancing,
working at the federal prison, and he just like totally just turned into like a dad, like a real dad.
He looks like that.
Back on that couch.
The same couch, same spot.
She's so cute. That's
Look at
Mercedes.
Dad.
Look, you have the Walmart sticker.
I love those.
They don't give those
we need to
anymore.
bring those back.
Yeah, they don't give those anymore. And once again, no, that's kind of like his fake smile.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, that's like a.
He looks so tired. You know what? I heard that I was a pain in the butt a lot of the time, so I don't blame him. Dad, I'm sorry I caused you so much headache.
Still do. This was cute. I couldn't just not do. This one makes me laugh because my dad, no lie, to this day, even with his grandchildren, the pain when they're crying like just for nothing, he finds it so funny, and he will smile and be like, "Oh, it's okay." That's kind of how he was doing her right here.
He's nicer now. He used to make fun of me and then take pictures when I got hurt.
It's Father's Day.
Do you have the one where I busted my lip and he's like, "Hot smile"? Out of control.
Nope, don't got that one. This one, we lived in Louisiana. Photo. I remember he was actually visiting us when me, my mom, and Mercedes lived in Louisiana, and it didn't last very long because he couldn't handle not being with us. So he came to visit, and I remember this day specifically because he was mad that my shoes were a little too small. They just didn't get time to buy me shoes, so he like took me to the store, bought me new shoes. He was like totally in a dad moment.
I don't really remember, but I heard that I had fun though.
And I'm pretty sure I was getting over being really sick in this picture too. I remember being really sick. So it's crazy what you remember.
Dad, you're the best. I love going through these pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this picture.
Okay, so we're in New Jersey. It's super cold there. I like the background here because we used to pick, like, there was woods there, and we used to pick blueberries. And you remember we used to go on the four-wheeler?
Yeah, and I got scratched in the leg.
Yeah.
I literally remember all the background.
My dad used to take us on the four-wheeler through the woods, and we used to pick blueberries.
And our schools were like on the other side, so if we wanted to be crazy, we can go.
There were times I walked to school, and I just like went right through the woods. It was right there. It wasn't even that far. And our little leather jackets, I remember like on random weekends we would go to New York, and my dad would buy us all this nice stuff, like leather jackets, goose down jackets, just all sorts of cool stuff. We thought we were so cool, but those jackets were heavy, like really heavy.
No. Oh, I loved it. Oh, that was when you went way too fast, and that was when Dad like dislocated his shoulder. Yeah, this
was before that.
Like, this was before all the bad stuff happened. But I remember because he came down with like messed up nose, dislocated arm. You were going way too fast, apparently. Couldn't stop. I could not even get through the bunny slopes.
Yeah, so that was skiing. Our first time skiing in the Poconos. His friend went, and his family went with us. My dad is the type of guy that he shows out. Like, he just like, I'm the man, and I'm gonna show you I'm the man. So like, he went down the slope super fast, or like just super fast during ice. This was like the 20th time we've done it, and it was raining. So he ended up tumbling down the mountain. He had blood dripping from his face, dislocated his arm. It was so bad, and he still was talking about, let's go again. And he knew he was hurt. It was kind of crazy.
Every time I see a yellow jacket, I love the color yellow, but every time I see the yellow jacket, I think about us when we went skiing. It's so funny.
It's just so crazy.
That
was a fun time, but it was really cool.
That was really fun.
That was really fun. This is in New Jersey as well. This was a birthday party. I remember they only broke out the croquette on birthday parties, and I never knew how to play.
He always wore stripes. Dad loved to wear stripes.
To this day.
Till this day.
Still has some stripes.
Has the one shirt that I kept. It's white and red, and it has stripes. He had stripes on it, and every time I think about that, I think about that shirt. Every time I see a shirt that looks like that, I think
he just looks cool here.
I know. He was a cool dad. He was a cool guy.
And you know what? The house behind him was our neighbor, Mrs. Pierce. She was the sweetest little old lady in the world.
Ellsworth.
And Brother Ellsworth was her. Well, no, that was after Mrs. Pierce.
Oh, I don't remember
Okay,
Mrs.
so
Pierce.
Mrs. Pierce was like the sweetest lady. I remember she went to all my grandparents' days at school because I didn't have my grandparents near us when they had moved. So she would go to every single one, and everybody in the school thought she was my grandma. She was the nicest little old lady, and I loved her so much. And then we had other neighbors after her who actually they were big gardeners, and they used to kill deer and hang them and gut them in the shed.
And then they would build us. Mr. Ellsworth would build us everything, anything we wanted.
They were awesome. That was fun. My dad also learned a lot from them. I like this picture because I don't know if you remember, but
no, this is when we clammed and crabbed and all that stuff.
No, he used to go fly fishing with his friends.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, so this is when he used to just throw it out and bring it in, throw it out and bring it in, and then I guess it had like a fly.
Wait, is that a fish?
Yeah.
That's not a. What is that? A trout?
I have no idea. I don't fish.
Dad, can you take me fly fishing? Because I only know how to bass fish.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool.
His smile in this picture is so genuine. He's so happy.
Because he's fishing.
We love to fish around here.
You might not want to see this photo.
Why? Oh, gosh.
My grandma.
It's okay. She always looks so classy, never trashy.
She was classy. Very classy. She's awesome. Our grandma was awesome. My dad loved taking pictures with her, and she loved taking pictures with him.
They loved each other. They fought. They loved each other again. They fought. They loved each other even more the next time.
I just thought it was cute. He looked cute.
He looks nice.
This one is like him talking in a family atmosphere.
Oh.
Like that's what he looks like. Like he would just be
looks
chilling,
like he's
talking.
Having a debate or trying to talk over somebody.
That's exactly what he looks like.
He's like, no. Wait, I remember. That is the best at talking over somebody.
And he knows when he's right. And even when he's wrong, he knows he's right.
He could be wrong and still try to be right. And there's proof. Dad. But we love that about you.
Okay, so this is when we moved to Texas. That was him. You know what? This is why I like this picture. Because it's like, we went from a little 3-bedroom house in New Jersey, which we had an awesome yard and we enjoyed it,
and it was very expensive over there.
Yeah, so it's like even though it was cheaper here, it was bigger. Like we had like, I don't know, 5 to 6 bedrooms, like if we counted the office as a bedroom. And it was just, I don't know, it was bigger and nicer, and he was just so proud of his little closet.
There was a lot of back and forth. The U-Haul ride, it was my dad, my mom. There was no seat in the middle. At the time, in the U-Haul we had, there was no seat in the middle. My sister was sitting, I was sitting between her legs, and then we had a dog. And we had to ride like that for like 24 hours. It was, oh my gosh, my legs, it was just exhausting.
It was exhausting.
I remember that ride.
I remember that
Oh,
too.
I love this. That was my first job.
This is his first grandbaby, Nellie. And I actually was coming to Texas for some drama. Well, I left where I was for drama situation. And my dad is so sweet. He opened me with open arms.
Dad is, okay, so if he ever has both of us together, he would be right here right now taking a photo, because he always grabs us both by both arms and just makes us smile and chokes us way too much or pulls my hair or something's always happening. Like, Dad, it hurts.
He does do that. And then this is when we kind of, well, Lucas, yeah, we became a blended family. So those are our other siblings, and then we have our nephew, and then Nellie. My dad's holding Nellie, and my stepmom is holding Lucas. I like that picture too.
I do too.
It's
even though
cute.
Sebastian looked creepy.
Well, it's because he was behind. Like, why? You should know not to be like right behind somebody.
He's like,
my gosh. This one is, I like this one because this is when he first went to Washington. I lived in Washington State for a little while. He first went to Washington, and he wanted to catch fish and crab and all this stuff on that particular day. So this was also the day that we were trying to catch all this stuff. Nothing was happening, and he paid a man was walking to his car with a bucket full of crabs, and my dad paid him $20 to take the crabs. And then we ended up eating crab that day.
One thing about Dad is he's very determined.
And if he
wants to do something, he's gonna do it.
Can we talk about his shoes? My dad, he can keep shoes clean for centuries. I don't know how.
I've never even seen him wash a pair of his shoes.
I've never seen his shoes dirty. Never. Like, I don't know how.
Actually.
Never. And he keeps all these shoes.
No, or he gives them away.
Or he gives them away.
And they are given away like brand new.
Yep.
Interesting.
So I had to add this because I got married.
Add them both.
And these photos are the best because my dad spent, like, no lie, like 25 minutes giving a speech/sermon at my wedding, and I'm just like, Dad, put down the mic. It was so funny.
And the thing is, you can't take it from him because you can honestly see how excited
he was. So happy.
When Dad gets excited, he talks. He's ready to get everybody, start praying for people. Like, that's just how he is.
Yeah, because he came to the Lord. Like, that was, okay, so during this, the transition of photos, here he's in the Lord. Like, he came to God. Our family just came to the Lord. So I thought, you just see the vibrance that comes from him after. So I like that. I thought it was
And you can
sweet.
see Carmen's awkward faces of,
I was like, come on, hurry up. Moving along. My dad loves his grandkids so much. I think it's so sweet watching him transition from a father to a grandfather. He treats them like they're gold. So I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful for a dad who cares, a grandpa that cares. I know that's very rare, you know. Nowadays, people just don't care. They're selfish.
He comes from a long distance to come see his grandkids.
Yeah, he does.
It's not like a state away. It's multiple states away.
Right.
He left, and we were really sad and thinking he wasn't going to see us or he wasn't going to see his grandkids. But in reality, I feel like we see him more now that he's gone because he's constantly here, which we love it because I love to see his face. But he always has agenda when he's here.
Next photo. I thought this was sweet. We were at Christina's house, our sister's house, and my dad, he wanted a photo with the chicken because, I don't know, he's just that guy. So I thought it was, you know what, it's cute because he went from doing very mean things to animals as a teen with BB guns and stuff
to our dog's always going for a ride.
He loves animals all of a sudden now. He cares and all this. I don't know. It's the Lord. See what God does to you? He just changes things. So we got to talk about the love that Dad has for food.
And the love he has for getting us all when we're about to eat something and wants to take a photo.
He loves being a family and going places, and I thought it's just sweet.
It's crazy because the older he's getting, Dad, the older you're getting, you're becoming more and more sensitive, I feel, and like good sensitive. Like I feel the love, and you actually express it more than you ever have now.
Right.
And it feels really good to hear it out of your mouth, I guess.
Are you getting emotional?
No, I just love my dad. I'm not getting emotional. Okay.
Oh, maybe a little bit.
Skip through. Cut this out.
I think it's sweet. And then he has my uncle on there. He loves his family. Like, my dad loves his family. Like,
yeah, he does.
We live in a cut them off society where people are so quick to cut their family off because of this, because of that.
Our family used to be like that too.
My dad, he's gotten to a place where he won't. He loves you. Even when you mess up and do all this dumb stuff, he still loves you. And he'll show you he still loves you. And I love that. That's a trait that I would like to take on. I love that. So this is the last photo because he took this photo today. No.
That's a nice fish.
That's a nice picture. Now he lives in Florida. So he's always wanted to live in Florida. Always. When we lived in New Jersey, he almost transferred to Florida, or he was trying to transfer to Florida at least 3 times. Yeah. He wanted to live there so bad. And then when my grandma got cancer, we ended up moving to Texas. And even then, after that, he was like, when I retire, I'm moving to Florida.
He was counting down, like every year, he's like, 5 more years, 4 more years. It was literally like a New Year's countdown. And then he's probably like, I'm retired, peace.
Soon as he retired, like he gave it like, I don't know, like 6 months or something. And he was like, I'm moving to Florida. And he ended up living there. And you wouldn't even know he lives there, honestly. Like she said, he's always here. He makes a trip here. If you want to be a good father, like, hit up my dad. Like, he is always there. Always. And we're just so thankful for you, Dad.
I love my dad. My dad is my best friend. When things go crazy or I'm just not a great human being, my dad has unconditional love for me. And I feel like it's important for everyone to have that. And Dad's definitely been that for me my whole life. Especially now, when all things were lost. But love you, Dad. You're the best, the best dad in the whole world. And I don't know, I don't think we could ever do anything to show him how much we love him, but we really do care about you. And
you're gonna have to live until 120 years.
Yeah,
I'm just letting you know that.
I can't live without you, Dad. I'm gonna be an emotional wreck.
You know, in those sad moments when you're like, I don't know, when the rain is drizzling, you're looking outside the window, or you're driving, and then, like, those moments, sometimes I'm like, what if Dad died? That would be, I would be bawling my eyes out. Dad, you have to stay alive for a while.
I literally, you know what? I'm for real. I have anxiety. And what's sad is I think
you need to pray about that.
I think about that a lot. And I literally cry every time. I literally, like, if something were to ever happen to you, I don't know how I would go on. You are literally, I confide in you. I love you. I love seeing your face. You are everything to me. You mean so much. I don't know what I'd do. You need to watch over me. You need to come live over here. Yeah, I don't know. But I do love you. What's one of your favorite things about Dad?
That's really hard.
I know. Dad, you have a lot of good qualities. You do.
You know what? I got one. I love that my dad will literally take a stranger off the street and you would think that was his brother, or you would think that was like his kid, or he literally treats anyone like your family. Like, no lie. Like, you would literally think it. No matter who you are, he treats you like family and he loves you. As if, like, the Lord loves you more than anything, but my dad, like a person on this earth, for him to just take people in and do for people, it's crazy. Like, I remember one time we were driving and we were on our way to church. My dad was all suited up and there was a guy trying to push his truck. It was on the side of the road. He couldn't push that truck. That guy, it was one guy. And then my dad suited up, nice shoes, everything, just pulled over, he didn't tell me nothing, got out of the car, and then just told this guy, come on, let's go. And he, like, helped this man push this truck. And then it's like, most people would be like, who is that guy? Like, what is going on? Oh, maybe we should call someone. I hope somebody will pull over. But he's like a go into action person. And that's something, I think that's where I kind of get some of that from too. It's like, there's no questions asked. There's no background checks. Like, my dad just does for you. And he doesn't expect anything in return. Nothing. Like, if you owe him money, he would never tell you you owe him money. He just gives. And that's something I'm very, very thankful for.
I love his forgiveness. That is, because genuinely people every day will say, oh, I can forgive. A lot of people struggle with forgiving others, even especially if someone's done wrong to you. But Dad, no matter what you do, you could never make him not love you or be upset with you for a certain amount of time. Yes, he gets angry, but he's always willing to forgive. And he doesn't want to hear your backstory. He just wants to move forward. Like,
yeah.
You did something wrong. Okay, we're human. It happens. Let's move forward. And he's just, I don't know. That's one thing that I really hope to always have from him, is to learn how to forgive.
And don't get it twisted. My dad was a hot mess for a long time. And we struggled a little bit growing up. I struggled with the relationship with him. But it's like, now, when the Lord comes into your life, things change. And I'm going to put that out there right now. Like, when God touched my family, people changed. And the way I see his relationship with me, his relationship with my children, his relationship with my sister, it's like, it shows me hope. It gives me hope for other people. Like, when people come into the church, it's like, you can't see them for who they are, because I know what God can do. And my dad is actually the reason how I got to the Lord, because I wasn't having nothing to do with the Lord until I saw my dad change. And when my dad changed, I was like, I want that. Whatever it is that he has, whatever changed this man, I want that. And I'm so thankful to be able to see that change in him, to be able to have that be my last straw, and for me to be like, you know what, I want that, I'm gonna have that, and here we are.
Oh, one more thing. Sorry, I have to. This is really important too. We have to talk about Dad's positivity. Dad is the most energetic, happy-go-lucky, see the cashier, probably his best friend. He's just, his positivity is just so like infectious. Like you could be having a bad day, and sometimes when you're having a bad day and he calls you all energetic, you're like, I move the phone, I'm like, come on, Dad. But then as I'm talking to him, he just makes me happy. I'm like, what's up, baby girl? And then it's just like, it brightens your day. I save his voicemails. I save almost all of them just and listen to them sometimes.
That's sweet. My voicemail hasn't worked since, I don't even remember the last time my voicemail worked. It's not even set up.
She probably has too many and she hasn't.
No, it doesn't. It's not set up. I never set it up.
Why?
I don't know how.
This is all, okay. Anyway, Dad, we love you so much. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
And we hope that you see how amazing you are.
Yes. We love you.
Bloopers. I'm not used to it.
You cannot be weird.
I'm not used to the spotlight. Okay, go ahead.
Why are you being weird?
I can't. Awkward turtle.
How do you do that?
Okay. No, you did it wrong. Okay, whatever. Hello.
You're right. It is a little.
No. You scared me.
Look what she.
I feel like this has happened before.
It's getting really hot. We need to do this. Hold on.
What I learned in boating school is.
That was really scary. I got scared.
Okay. Can you, Carmen? I'm sweating. It's hot. Please, I can't. Remember that video? Start it over. She's very emotional about Father's Day.
No, that trigger.
Carmen, I can't do this anymore. It's hot.
Now I look terrible.
Carmen.
Oh my gosh, she really frightens me. Oh my Lord. Now I'm sad. Look at me.
Just fake it like you're crying.
Now,
You love
once
Dad.
I get triggered like that, like a button gets put down, I'm gonna be emotional the whole video. Lord,
It really hurt my finger.
frightened me. You didn't see her?
I just heard you scream. I thought there was a bug. I thought there was a June bug, and I started getting scared.
It's too hot out here.
Okay, come on. Do not throw up. I will cry. Do not start with you.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, that look, that she really scared me.
Can you come on?
You didn't see
Okay.
what she looked like.
I didn't.
Now I'm paranoid now.
The whole 3 minutes of the first time. Okay, Carmen. Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. I just can't get back. I'm sorry, Lord. Okay. Now it looks like I'm very sad.
It's okay. It's not. Just put that clip
isn't
in of her scaring you, and then it'll make sense.
Father's Day is Sunday. So we're decided to...
Now there's people in the driveway. And scene. Okay, I'll stop. Hello, everyone. So Father's Day is on Sunday, and we decided to, and you told me not to do that.
It was just awkward. You started without me knowing.
Okay, ready? The Lord works.
Okay.